Number one, thou shalt have a game plan. Thou shalt have a game plan. It says, listen, it says, don't listen to those who tell you why it can't be done. You know what's funny? A lot of us tell ourselves why it can't be done. Those are the people that say, what do I have to wear when I go out and door knock, right, guys? Change that about yourself. Two words are deadly enemies, always and never. We've always done it this way, or we've never done it before. Those are your enemies. Write them down. Always or never. Change, everybody. Change is choice. The second commandment, and this is a big one that I hope you learned from seeing myself, from seeing Kyle, from seeing Troy up on stage. Thou shalt be enthusiastic. You have got to be enthusiastic when you're out there, everybody. You got to be full of passion, full of fire, full of energy. If not, nothing will get done, guys, right? Enthusiasm, that's kind of like the ignition. That's kind of like the propeller. That's the everything behind you. It says the following, in business, enthusiasm is the yeast that raises the dough. I've never known anyone who was really successful who couldn't, in his own way, get enthusiastic about what he was doing. You got to be excited, everybody, because people feel that energy. They feel that drive. They feel that passion and that fire. Number three, thou shalt be flexible but definite. It says one of the reasons that bureaucracy fails is its inflexibility. There's no bend. To succeed, however, you need to be able to make in-flight corrections when you know you are wrong. Listen, for a lot of you in this room right now, over the last 2.5 days or so, you have seen there's some areas where you have been wrong, yes or no? If you can, write down the 3 areas you need to be flexible in right now. Right now, whatever they are. And you need to change them. And as hard as it seems, there's got to be something inside of you that, boy, oh boy, that causes you to want to change. And you know what they are. A lot of us are talking about to get things going. And then you never do anything about it. You got to change that, everybody. Because if not, you'll keep talking about doing it. Yolanda, you're an amazing example of that. She just did it. Chavero, for as long as I've known you, man, Chavero, this guy's a genius. He just did it. He started off this idea. Chavero doesn't sell real estate. He doesn't do mortgage. He decided that he was going to create the first ever magazine for dentists. For who?
In Mexico.
In Mexico, on top of that. Okay? So he started the program for all of you.
Well, it's because the program only talks about real estate, and I don't sell real estate, so I don't what the hell.
Hey, Paul, do you have a problem with that? No, of course not. Successful people, they don't deal with that stuff. So watch this. I started with him when he was like, you know what? I'm going to design the cover. And you know what? I'm going to design the pages. And then I'm going to design the articles. And then I'm going to design the layout. How many of you are in Chavero's group and you've heard this process? Raise your hands. Okay, there's Brian, right? Brian, you were there since the beginning. And then it was, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Mexico and I'm going to get contributors. I'm going to get writers. And now I'm going to get advertisers. How far are you away from making this dream a reality? About 5 months away. Guys, give him a round of applause, please. That is huge, everybody, huge. Chavero, do you know anyone who owns a dental magazine? No? Come on, guys. He didn't ask, what do I need to wear? He just did it. He just did it. As Troy would say, he just strapped on his boots and he went to work. Number 4. Oh, well, there it is. Thou shalt roll up thy sleeves and go to work. Guys, there's an old Chinese proverb, and I want you to write it down exactly how I say it, please. He who rolls up their sleeves shall never lose his shirt. He who rolls up their sleeves shall never lose his shirt. There's a couple of you. Start rolling up those sleeves, everybody. Thomas, big one.